Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today we're looking at the Amazing Spider-Man in my continuing series Spidey Tales. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below and hitting the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. For existing subscribers, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so just a little bit of background information before we sort of delve into these editions in a bit of a closer look. The Amazing Spider-Man came out in 2012 and it ran for 2 hours and 16 minutes. Just a brief summary of the film. Peter Parker, an outcast high school student, gets bitten by a radioactive spider and attains superpowers. Soon he is forced to use his abilities to fight a monstrous foe. The UK release date was the 3rd of July 2012, and this time it was directed by Mark Webb. And starring in the role of Spider-Man / Peter Parker, we had a new actor, Andrew Garfield. It also starred Emma Stone, Rhys Ifans, Dennis Leary, Campbell Scott, Irfan Khan, Martin Sheen and Sally Field. The music was by James Horner, and the box office for this took $758 million US. Now this time, rather than focusing on the character of Mary Jane Watson, they decided to show the character or the love interest for Peter Parker of Gwen Stacy. So it was kind of taking the franchise in a little bit of a different direction. Obviously with Andrew Garfield taking over the role. And we got 2 films in this sort of mini franchise from Andrew Garfield. Okay, so I've got 3 editions to show here. One is the standard 3D Blu-ray set that we got in the UK. This is a steelbook with a custom lenticular on the front, and there's a lenticular on the back as well. And the UK 4K edition that we got in the UK. So we're looking at each one in a little bit more detail. Okay, so first up was a standard Amaray case that we got, but this was actually an exclusive Blockbuster edition that I managed to pick up. Not at the time of release, but many years later I managed to pick this copy up in eBay, and it's got this exclusive comic book which we'll have a look at. And the cover on this is really nice. This sort of texture, sort of raised embossing, I suppose, on the suit, and a nice image there of Spider-Man. And then just on the back, we've just got the tech specs, and obviously this was in 3D, and the Blu-ray. Did come with a digital code at the time, but that was long used. Well, I don't think I actually got this, to be honest. I don't think it was in the set anyway when I got it on eBay. But the 3D on this was fantastic. A really nice presentation. I've got the equipment to show 3D, and yeah, I really enjoy watching this one, especially when he's kind of flying through the sky. It's really impressive. So we take this sleeve off, and underneath you've just got the standard image, and again sort of the same tech specs on the back. Then we open it up, and then we've got the 3D disc, and memory serves me, I think the 2D version is on here as well, so it's like, you know, it's a different option on the menu. I'll take that out. And this is the little comic that we get as well. And then just on the inside you got some artwork, sort of spider web across the cityscape. And it's quite nice that we got some artwork on the disc as well. And it being a Sony release, it's pretty good picture quality, to be honest. So just have a little look at the exclusive comic that we got, and this featured the lizard, which was again, the CGI was a little bit iffy, but it was an entertaining film. You know, I enjoyed it. But just on the back we've got a nice image of Spider-Man, and then just on the inside this is just really like a comic version of sort of what happens. Really nice artwork in here. And again, it was nice to see a different sort of villain in this one. Obviously in the first 3 films, Spider-Man films, we'd seen a different villain each time. Obviously in the 3rd Spider-Man film there was sort of a collection of villains, a little bit of an overkill in my opinion. But yeah, it was nice just to see the one sort of character or sort of villain against Spider-Man in this one. So yeah, nice couple of images on the back there. So yeah, really nice little bonus to get in this edition. Okay, so next up is what I like to call it a mashup sort of custom edition that I've created. This was a lenticular. It was on slip. I believe it was an American version. And I managed to get the slip quite cheap on eBay, so I kind of made a lenticular magnet of it. I think the rest of the slip cover was a little bit beat up, so I decided to sort of create this magnet. And actually I think this was a Canadian version because of the French L'Extraordinaire, and often on the Canadian releases they have a bilingual Canadian and French sort of text. So yeah, we've got a really nice image here. A lot of depth to this on the front there, and then if we take it off, we've got a really nice image here. This was the UK, I think it was an HMV exclusive if memory serves me right. So a really nice image of Spidey on the side of a building. And then on the back, now again, this is the lenticular that was on the, there was another Zavi exclusive set of lenticulars, 3 of that you've already seen of the Spider-Man franchise. And then they did the Amazing Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in the lenticular steelbooks. Now again, I didn't actually pick up the steelbook of the Amazing Spider-Man, but I did manage to get this lenticular on eBay, and to be honest I quite like the design of the of this steelbook, and I'd already got this one, so I didn't really want to double dip. And yeah, you've got a nice sorry about the that just yeah, just a nice cityscape. Then on the inside, you've got the 2 discs, this Spider-Man in 3D, and I believe the standard edition in there as well. Pop that out, and this is the special features disc that comes with this one. And then if we just take that out, and again, it's kind of a similar edition inside art, sorry, to what we saw in that previous blockbuster Vision. I think that was quite standard amongst all of the releases at the time. So yeah, a nice edition. There's also some extra little sort of postcards and art cards that I've picked up along the way as well, so I'll just quickly show you those. I've got a nice one there. It's like a coming soon teaser kind of poster. There's nothing really on the back of these. Another one there. This is a really cool one. Him going up the side of a wall, and they kind of created this spider sort of shadow. I thought that was quite a cool image, that. There's one that's pretty much on that steel book that I've just shown. Another nice one. Cityscape. Another one there. We've got some art cards. Again, nothing on the back of these. Yeah, sort of upside down image. Nice one there. That's actually upside down, that one. There we go. So yeah, I do believe, I think these art cards were part of another UK set, if memory serves me right. But again, I think I just picked these up as on eBay at some point. Can't quite remember now, to be honest. And there's just like a little promotional thing for things at the time. The usual bump that you get in these releases. And then the last release is the 4K Ultra UK edition that we got. Unfortunately, there's no sort of embossing on here. It's a shame. It would have been nice to have had a similar effect to the first version that I showed. But nonetheless, a nice image. And again, sort of on the back, you've just got all the sort of info about the film and the tech specs. And again, another wonderful 4K release from Sony. Yeah, it's really impressive, this one, as you'd expect from Sony, to be honest. Pretty much most of their releases are top notch, and with this one we get a nice Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and yeah, it's a good sound mix. From what I remember, I haven't watched it for a little while now, but yeah, you know, pretty good. Take the slip off. Again, the same image, back and front. And on the inside, now there is a digital code there. Now I think it has expired, but anyone wants to give it a go, you're welcome to. I haven't used it, but it may have been used in the past. I think I got a second-hand copy of this, so yeah. But if you're into digital codes, more than welcome to have a go, but can't promise that it's going to work. It's just a little pamphlet for 4K Ultra, and then on the inside you just get the standard Blu-ray disc and the 4K Ultra. It's a shame there's no artwork on that, but that's often the case with Sony releases. They don't tend to put them on the 4K for some reason, but there we go. So yeah, that's Spider-Man, in the Amazing Spider-Man, sorry, in 4K Ultra. Highly recommend. If you haven't got the film, I think 4K certainly is highly recommended. And if you do have 3D capability, TV or projector or whatever, yeah, I'd recommend the 3D. It's a really good presentation, and yeah, I enjoyed this film. It was nice to see Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone sort of in the main lead roles this time round. It changed the sort of format of what we've seen in the past, and yeah, the villain probably wasn't as strong as I'd have hoped, but it was an entertaining watch. I still enjoyed this film. So guys, that was a closer look at my Amazing Spider-Man editions that I have in my collection. I'll be back next Saturday for part 5, which is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 versions that I have. and we'll go into a little bit of a closer look at what I've got for those ones. Thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Appreciate any comments that you have. Please give the video a thumbs up, and if you wish, share the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. So all that's left to say, guys, is to take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.